There you go. How's everyone doing? Shit, I was looking at my YouTube. I was looking at the videos and stuff, and I noticed that round of applause. Thank you to everyone who's been following along since day one. There's been a few of you guys that been hanging in there with me. Going through the trials tribulations of trying to be a content creator, which is being on YouTube. It's not easy, man. Like staying consistent, especially in life, in recovery, and just trying to get out on my own. So if you see my earlier videos, I was in sober living, and after 2 years and 6 months, 2 years and 9 months to be exact, I actually transitioned out. Got my own place, and just living life and going through just I don't know tribulations and just I don't know. Life's not easy, you guys, but I'm doing it. I constantly just stay in prayer, and I'm able to just get through whatever term. So this would be like my 100th video on YouTube. My channel's been alive for maybe 2 years. I want to say 2 years and like a couple months, but it's hanging in there. I'm fine tuning the little kinks I have. Um, Gonna be ordering some microphones so the sound quality will be better. I think so. Actually gonna go out and this summer, which is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna try to hit up some powwows. I have a new job now. I don't work out at Prairie Recovery Center. I work up in Bismarck at another treatment facility, behavioral health. There, I actually have 2 days off and I work 5 days. Unlike Prairie Recovery Center, I worked 4 days on and 4 days off, which was sometimes they fell on the weekend, so I wasn't able to attend powwows. That's why powwows and going around and talking to more people, what it's like out there in recovery, especially with this new synthetic, drug craze that who get hooked on those synthetic drugs, that made in lab. It is like I found recovery before I could hit the synthetic opioids and stuff, so I don't know what those are like. Back in my day, it was just old bathtub crank and what have you. And but anyway, prayers go out to the people who are still struggling with pill addiction and stuff like that. But I want to find out the newcomer, what they think and how it is to be new in recovery. Because obviously, like I go to meetings, I go to recovery style conferences and whatnot, but most of the time I don't really talk to people about their recovery. It's just there for celebration and enjoying the company of a barbecue or hello, what is your name? Ren and Al. Hello, guys. Yeah, if you don't know who I am, Jay Rizzo, Recovery Warrior Channel. Thank you. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, I was talking about going to conferences and just finding out, the wonderful life of people who just found sobriety, who just found clean time, who just found recovery, and um, see where they're at today. And if I can help, I can help. I don't have much time with sobriety under my belt. I have like maybe 4 years and 4 months, maybe 4 years, 5 months. And I'm still learning, and I'm still wondering. Sometimes I wonder about, because when life deals you lemons, you make lemonade, and life ain't easy, you guys, man. But, it's just, I'm able to get through it, especially with prayer. I stay in prayer and give it to a God of my understanding, especially like when challenges hit. And, it's like, man, why did this challenge have to happen to me? Why does this have to happen today? But it doesn't last long. The challenges come and go, man. Oh, hey, Renly. How you doing? And hello, Sapphire Raven. Yeah. So earlier I was thinking about I started contemplating about tomorrow, the things I was gonna do tomorrow, and I just reminded myself, I was like, man, tomorrow didn't even happen yet. I can't even, I can plan on what's gonna happen tomorrow, but I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, so I don't, worry about too much of what's gonna happen tomorrow, because tomorrow's my day off, and the day after that, so I have 2 days off. My days off are like Thursday and Friday, and then I come back to work 5 days on. But on those 2 days off, I plan on doing a lot of things, especially with my family. Um, I'm gonna have another guy on the channel, another a guest. He is scheduled to be. We're gonna record. We're gonna shoot another episode for my Recovery Word channel on Friday, and that's scheduled to be shot Friday, and I'll probably put it out maybe on Saturday. I just put a video out. If you guys haven't seen that, my brother Pat. When I say brothers and sisters, they're not actually my brothers and sisters, and I'll tell you guys if they are, but they're actually like my recovery family. I call a lot of people brothers and sisters. We do actually when we see each other out in the public. Hey, brother, hey, sister, because we've all been through like the turmoil of addiction and found recovery. But yeah, um, I'm going to shoot a video on this coming Friday. That'll be my 101st video, 101 videos. So this is actually my 100 video. That's why I came live. I just make it a little, maybe a little celebration, because those 100 videos, man, they went quick. But I guess over a 2-year span of starting my channel, it's a given. But, I just want to thank you guys for following along with me. And if you guys haven't, check out my channel and subscribe. Not really doing this for the money, or I guess you can get paid for doing YouTube, but I just like it because, like, back in the day in sober living, I was watching YouTube one day, and I don't know, it's just weird, like the format and stuff. The guys that are I watched a lot of fishing channels, and people camping and stuff. And if you look at my videos, I try to do those too. And it's pretty easy to do, but that's my hobby, is like fishing and doing outdoor stuff. And if you guys want to see more of that, I could do that. Like, I could go out to the powwows and actually, ask people. Yeah, that would be a good question. Ask people what they do in their recovery now, instead of trying to find that substance, trying to get mind altered. That'd be awesome. Maybe this summer I could do that. But yeah, 100 videos. Happy 100th video to me. Give me a shout out. Give my own self a shout out. But yeah, 100th video, man. It's awesome. It's been a lot of fine tuning, a lot of perfecting my little channel that's going on here. But yeah, if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Jay Rizzo. I'm an alcoholic in recovery. I live up in North Dakota. Right now it's pretty dang cold. It's windy and cold. But I just thought I'd drop in and, say thank you to everybody who's been subscribing. I recently found TikTok. Usually I try to avoid TikTok because it's just too vast. There's a lot of content creators on TikTok, and I don't know, my mind don't think like that when you just scroll and you go through the TikTok videos. But I actually started watching TikTok, and it's pretty interesting. So I started a TikTok, page there too. So I have TikTok, obviously I have Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, but this is my main focus is this YouTube channel. I think it's pretty interesting, especially going back and watching all the wonderful people in recovery and listening to their stories. I can relate to a lot of them, especially when you first get into recovery and they call it the pink cloud, where you just find that, yeah, it kind of recharges my batteries. It recharges my batteries of, man, I love it. I love that life, especially when people tell how they found recovery. And check it out, I'm a Starbucks guy. Who would have thought, huh? I usually just make my coffee and bring it from home. But I feel this. I'm actually at work right now. Like I didn't clock in yet, but I came in for a meeting. So um, you like those stickers too? I got stickers and I got hoodies. But yeah, I'm gonna make a coffee. Pour the Starbucks coffee in my big coffee mug. Sip on some coffee and oh, drop some. But yeah, and that's pretty good. Iced espresso shaker or something like I don't know what that was called, but yeah, waiting to clock in. I clock in probably about 3:30 Central Time, and I work till midnight tonight, so I got some time to kill, and I just thought I'd check in with you guys and see how you guys are doing. Drop a comment below and see how you guys are doing, especially if you found my page. How did you find my page, my channel? How'd you find it? I do hashtag a lot of native in recovery, brothers in recovery. Recovery happens here. Um, there's a few videos with Res Recovery. Res Recovery is down in 48. That's where I live now in 48. I'm actually from Newtown, North Dakota. I am an enrolled member of the MHA, Mandan Hidatsa Rikra tribe. But I married a female, a woman from the Standing Rock Sioux Res. If you want to see those videos, check them out. You can meet her. But it's an awesome lifestyle, man. Like I'm slowly getting comfortable in our new house. Like we got our own place. Before sober living, I was just I think I was living in turmoil for like 2 years. I was in a relationship before I got to sober living, before I went to treatment. My story is on my channels if you guys want to hear that, but I went like 21 months. I know us in recovery we count our days, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's just don't count the days, make the days count kind of thing. But I went 21 months of just being dry and just wanting to drink. And the whole time, like in the back of my mind, man, it's like, man, I just want to get drunk. So that previous relationship was pretty haggard, ended up marrying her and we just fell apart. And from there, I went to treatment. I put myself in treatment and then I went to sober living. Now, in sober living, I met my current, my wife. We dated for a while before we decided to get serious. So now we moved in together down on her reservation, which is Standing Rock Sioux. Um, I'm getting comfortable there. Like I don't know if you guys know me, but I'm a plant guy. I have a bunch of plants. I go fishing. Like right now, I can't really go fishing. The ice just melted up here in North Dakota, and it's still cold out. The water's cold, but I can't wait to go fishing this summer. That's my pastime. Um, Talking to my daughter again. She was recently. I have two kids. I have two daughters. So my youngest daughter was in hardcore addiction. Like at the beginning of the video, she found what I was talking about, the synthetic substances that people are using nowadays, which are opioids. Pretty sad, of people who get lost in that addiction, because that stuff can take quick. And it's sad. I just pray for them. I pray for them. There's not much I can do. It makes my heart sad for people who have already lost loved ones in addiction. But I just keep on going. Sometimes I worry about myself too much, and then I can't get in that mindset because then my ego starts taking over, and I stay humble. But yeah, I'm talking to my daughter now, and things are going good. I'm just glad that she found a recovery. She actually had to get in trouble. She caught a couple charges, then she went to treatment through the court system. Now she's in sober living in Montana, where they're from. I used to live in Montana. My dad's actually from Montana. My dad's a Northern Cheyenne, like a enrolled member of the Northern Cheyenne tribe. But he passed away when I was 2, so I didn't know him. And my mom's from Newtown, North Dakota. She's enrolled Mandan Hidatsa. I think she's more Rikara. I mean, more Hidatsa than those three tribes. Yeah. Then her mom, my grandma is actually a Assiniboine Sioux from Fort Peck. So I have all kinds of native Indian blood in me. Anyway, but I'm enrolled in Newtown, so that's cool. That's what I claim. But yeah, happy 100th video to me. I mean, it's crazy. It's been a long journey, and it's just beginning. I love it. I can't wait to. I think next week or the week after, I'm gonna order some microphones so I can actually go mobile more. Because right now I just shoot on GoPro, and the sound quality is actually. You have to actually get pretty dang close to like hear it clear. Like I can walk around with it, but you can't hear me in the back because I have one of those media mods you put on a GoPro, so that you can only point the microphone one direction. So with the microphones you can clip on, you can hear it crystal clear. And I plan on going around with that this summer and actually doing little spot interviews, like going around. Like right now, like I'm up at work right now. I'm at a treatment facility. If one of my coworkers cruised by, I'd ask them to be on, but it's too dang cold and windy right now. I don't think nobody wants to be out and about. But I'm gonna start doing stuff like that. So stay tuned. If you guys want to, see more, make sure you hit that subscribe and definitely hit the like. Maybe drop a comment. It helps me. Um, Not doing this for the money or anything. I'm just doing it because I love doing it and love passing that message of hope to people out there. Especially people who are still struggling and don't know what to do, don't know how to take that first step. Comment below and I could help you. You know, it's an awesome life. Just finding recovery from addiction. I started using when I was 12. First got drunk when I was 12, and I'm gonna be 48 in June. So I found recovery from addiction when I was 44 or 43. So it'll be 5 years in November. But I'm not thinking that far ahead because I'm an addict alcoholic, and who knows what might happen. We don't think that far ahead because we can't. We don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. But yeah. Hello. Who's that? Alamo City Cello? Hello. Who is that? James? James Ice. Hello. Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, thought I'd drop in, just say hello to everybody and make sure you check out my channel, for more videos to come. Hit that subscribe. Check me out on TikTok. Same name, same everything. I am on Facebook too. Same format, recovery/warrior. Check me out on there. I'm always doing updates, doing the merch drop stuff. Merch line is just now coming. I'm just now fine tuning my merch, because there's a lot of orders out there, and then it's kind of taking a while for my guy to get the orders out. So we'll see how that goes. I'm just glad everybody's being patient with me, especially for those orders, because it's taking like maybe 2 or 3 weeks for them to get their order, which is a given because these are custom. See, like, here's the Recovery Warrior sweater. It's like a custom vinyl print that Black Ice Enterprises does, and he's based out in New Mexico. So that's awesome. I'm going to be ordering some more stickers. See those recovery stickers? They're quality. So strong, they'll hold your bumper on. Don't mind this up here, but this down here, yeah. I'm gonna order some more of those. I usually just give those out. If you see me in public, ask for one, I'll give you one. But the merch drop is, I just have red and black shirts. I'm just keeping those two colors. Yeah, comment below if you guys want some merch. And I'm trying to grow that. I think it's pretty awesome. I haven't seen my merch out and about yet, but it's gonna get out there. It's summertime. But yeah, I just thought I'd check in with you guys and just tell you how I'm doing, man. Don't forget to check out my videos. Where are you driving today? Who is that? Christy Weeds? Yeah, actually I was driving. Why, Christy, are you in Bismarck? I'm in Bismarck right now, so yeah, if you see me driving, I was driving. Crispy Wheats. I wonder who that is. Hello, Crispy Wheats, anyway. But yeah, I was driving. I just now got back up to the facility where I work. About ready to clock in. Go start my shift at this wonderful, wonderful job I work at with behavior health, entitled, entitled with, or not entitled with, associated with treatment. So I'm helping people out today at my job, and I love it. It's an hour commute, but I'm here. I love it. Man, this past was it Monday or Tuesday? It was bad. It snowed like maybe 12 inches in 48's where I'm from, and it was bad trying to get here. I tried 3 times and I couldn't do it, but I eventually made it, and I was able to work the evening shift. So that's awesome. Man, I'm actually getting hungry. Shoot. Oh yeah, yeah. I got these. Check these out. You guys ever try these, man? These are awesome, man. The popcorn. Man, these are really good, man, especially if you're trying to lose weight, and they got the Cheeto flavored popcorn. Quick plug, I'm not sponsored by them. Nah, just kidding. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go in, guys, hang out, clock in, and just hang out for a little bit. And here's my cool name brand, my cool name, name tag. See my government name right there. Check me out. But yeah, I think I'm gonna clock in and just hang out and wait for my shift to start. But yeah, if you guys haven't checked out my channel yet, check it out at Recovery Warrior. Please subscribe, drop a comment below if you want to know more about me. I'm doing good today, loving life, living life, going through challenges, thanking God at the end of the day, man. Thank you, God, for those challenges. I give it to him every morning. This morning I actually said I said a prayer, and I'll pray for you guys too. You asked me to pray for you. I said a prayer. I woke up on my bed, and thank you, God, for helping me, guide me today, protect me, protect my family as we venture out of this house. And then when I was done, I didn't say amen. I was like, after you, God. After you, God. Because without this wonderful life I live today, without God in my life, I wouldn't be able to live it. I would take it back in my hands, and it'd just be ugly. Because when Jay runs the story, Jay runs the show, shit don't really happen like it should, and I get back in my head. But yeah, don't forget to pray, guys. And like when I say God, it's a God of my understanding, the guy I believe in. To each their own. Love you guys, man. And with that, I will pass. Thank you guys for tuning. If you like what you see, hit that like. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe. Love you. Bye.